Just me jamming out, per usual. Hi, I'm back again. So I'm still working on this piece. It's looking good. I'll show you. Hope you're all well. I just wanted to pop in and talk about a couple of things that I saw recently and that I couldn't wait on yet. I am definitely doing like a deep dive into this because I'm uber curious, but a lot of strange stuff going on. Hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. If you haven't been here, oh my goodness, where you been? It's okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it's free and it really helps. Oops. I guess I should cut the music, huh? Cut the music. Yeah, hope you guys are good. Hope life is well. Oh, nope, I'm gonna have to get up. Sorry. I really thought. Okay. So, we gotta talk about what's going on with this whole Rudy Farias thing because I've been watching it since the very beginning and I was very excited for a feel good story. I was ready for that. I was like into it, okay? So, what's up, nerds, freaks, and geeks, and all that's in between? It's me, your girl, Daisy Dame. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I'm so blessed to have you here. Listen, things are crazy right now. If you're not a member, you should definitely check out my memberships because yeah, I'm working on more stuff for my members. I always love working on stuff for my members, whether it's like the little pictures that I draw myself or whatever it may be. I just love it. Okay, check out my other socials and like that bell, okay? That's like the normal house cleaning. But now that is out of the way, I wasn't sure whether to title it about Rudy or Rudolph or Dolph, how his friends know him, right? But I kind of also wanted to title it something about the Matrix is glitching or something like this because this is curious, okay? This Rudy person who was said to be missing for 8 years comes out of the blue, like they're back. Everybody's so happy, but then it turns out that this is not at all what it seems. Like, this is not at all a feel good story. That's what it seems like thus far. Hi, thank you so much for being here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. What up? Okay, so he goes missing, comes back, everybody says yay. But then friends and neighbors are like, dude, he's never been missing. He's been right here. And then there's things that come out about him having to be the man around the house in all types of ways. And it's so... Okay, there's so much more, okay? But there's something weird going on, whether it be with this story alone or multiple stories in the news lately. I don't know if you noticed. Maybe it's just me and my weird brain. But let me share my weird brain with you for just a moment, if I may, okay? These stories that we see lately are nothing short of bizarre. Like, they're so strange. Please hit the like. It helps. It's free, and more people can find their way home. So we had the Titan sub story, which, by the way, is still going on. Told you it would be. Totally is. Titan is also the moon of Saturn. Saturnus, or Satan, is what it is, right? So we had that. We have the airline story, which, by the way, is probably one of my favorite ones right now. Amazing, right? This woman being like, that person back there is not real. Okay, so everybody took that and ran with it and said that it's like they saw a skinwalker, they saw something crazy. Oh, hi. Oh, thank you. Dave's Waffles. Always making me hungry every stream. You're the best. Aw, you guys know, always take care of yourselves and your families first. But thank you so much for donating. You warm my big chunky heart. Oh. So, just weird stuff, right? I feel like the simulation is glitching because it gets stranger, okay? So many heard the story of this Rudy who went missing, like I said, 8 years ago. I thought we got good news for once. I was ready for it. And much like the airline situation, people are just kind of taking it and running with it. And the whole, first of all, the Skinwalker story alone with the airlines, that's wild in itself. And then this story about this boy missing. And then Rudy comes out and talks himself. And that alone was very, very strange. So if you haven't heard about that, that's basically the gist of things. It goes way deeper, a bit more mad, but I'm keeping it short and sugary sweet so that you don't have to scar yourselves for life. Okay? Because some of this stuff is bonkers. Absolute bonkers. Okay. So Rudy comes out and they're like, listen, they're going to speak for the first time, right? This is somebody that was missing for 8 years. This is somebody that was said to be nonverbal, somebody that was like incapable, right? Somebody that we're told is just so mentally unwell. And then shows up this boy with perfect lingo, slang and all of modern times. Hello, little sus. I love you guys. You're so sweet. I love that you're so kind to one another. Okay, so it gets crazier because he comes out and he's talking about colors and how colors have meanings and all the symbolism and how everything's an algorithm and how it's all a matrix and how the algorithm is what? Like, okay, so this dude goes missing. Think about this for 8 years, and the first thing he's coming back to talk to us about is colors and their meanings and how they affect people. I'm shook it. I am shook it. Like, what? So it's not just colors. They go into how, like, again, everything is an algorithm. The world is so detached. It's very curious. It's a story that would definitely catch the public's attention. And I'm guessing it would hold the public's attention because I'm definitely immersed in this story now. I didn't know who Rudy was like 3 days ago, but now I know his aunts and his family and his grandma, like it's wild to me. So he's saying that he was under what? We know mind control. He himself admits it. He claims he was mentally being held captive in his own home because who was there keeping him captive? So they say allegedly. Listen, this is all alleged. We don't know for sure. So don't take my word for it. Go check it out. But so they say this could have been the mother's doing, saying, discouraging him from leaving, all these things, right? He says that this is by the hands of his mother, that she is the one that held him captive. And he says that something in his brain kept him there. Like he couldn't leave or else he knew it would affect her and upset her. And she's the only family he ever had. How could he do that, right? And especially when you're raised in a family that you are taught family is everything, family is significant, family, and it is. But he, of course, a stand-up person would want to stick around and care for their parent. Like, it seems logical. You would think, right? But they kept claiming he was missing. Dude was not missing. And then the mother comes out and says, no, that was my nephew you're seeing. No, that was my ex you're seeing. And another thing is that he was claimed missing at 17, but then they find out that the mother actually had the birthday wrong and he was 18. So they wouldn't have even searched for him in this manner had they known he was 18. And that's facts. I know that sounds a bit cold, but that's facts. Like they would not have done that. They would not have done what they did, right? They just wouldn't have. They claimed a lot of things, like maybe he needed an inhaler, but he was gone and he didn't seem to need it. Just curious. Yeah, so it seems as though she was like trying to get him to look younger, even in the pictures that she gave the public. He was visibly younger. That was not, you know what I mean? That was not a current one at all. So Rudy states, she never locked me in handcuffs or anything like that, Farias claims, but he said that he felt like he was brainwashed. Curious, right? So this is by far one of the curious cases I've seen in a long time. Apparently, he returned the very next day. And next thing we know, he's claimed to be found unresponsive in front of a church. What? And also, the police made sure to point out that he was an adult. Again, knowing that this person is an adult, they will not do as many safety measures or go into so much if they were a child, right? And that's just what it is. Right. Imagine trying to tell some people this story though. It really is bonkers unless you like look into it. I agree with Cinnamon Shogun. You would sound almost bonkers trying to explain this to somebody to be like, yeah, but listen, it doesn't even stop there. There's also this, this, and this, and it's wild. And I didn't even get to the one who was helping him out. What was it? The activist, okay, that came out on his behalf. Why don't I just have tissues sitting next to me? Why don't I, right? How has it been this long where I'm always runny-nosed up in my streams? Oh my gosh, please, donate for tissues, y'all, okay? I have to sit here snot-nosed just so I can tell you guys about this, okay? It's a joke. Calm down, calm down. I don't really need your help for tissues. Gosh. Jeez, I can afford tissues. Who do you think I am? God. But you could anyways, just saying. Anywho, so it is really crazy. It's really weird to me. Clip that, right? Clip that part. So Rudy supposedly ran away. And then he comes out claiming it's all because of the brother. And this is an important part to the story. The brother passed away when he was like 13. That really affected them. Then the father passes away. So not only are they affected by the loss of their brother, but now the father is gone. So he's like, oh, snap. And all he's got left is his mama. And mama might not be acting right. So that's very curious. I know, please don't judge my runny nose. We all get runny noses. It's okay. I'm not going to sit here slurping it up. Stop. At least we can laugh about it, okay? I will get a tissue. I will. Don't rush me. Fine. I'll just get it over with. I know. Honestly, I really thought like my voice would be back by now. All would be well. It's been almost 2 weeks. I don't get sick like this. Never in my life. But now I'm sick like once every summer and once every winter for like 2 weeks and at a time. How does this, how? Like I used to get sick for like 3 days at a time and that's it. And then it would be like, I wouldn't be sick for like another 2 years and I would have a solid good run. But now I'm like sick way too often. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like not being at full potential. And I don't like feeling like, I'm not giving 100. All right, let's see. There is a bit more though, so stick with me. I won't keep you for much longer. I know. It's been a day for you too, I'm sure. So Rudy says that he ran away because he just didn't want to be bothered with his mama because mama was being too clingy, okay? Mama is codependent. Mama is doing her thing. And he was like, he had no trust in himself. His brother was the one that would teach him these things. So he just ended up depending on his mother, on and on, okay? It's just strange that all this is happening at once to me. The amount of very peculiar, and that's the proper word, right? Stories that is coming out. Very curious. Like, they're all very strange. It all seems like they're all speaking in code, but that could just be me. I could be reading too much into it. Probably do. A good percent of the time, probably. Just saying. Okay. Could be nothing. Could be everything. Never know. All right. Let me read on a little bit more. But again, I think it was really for me. It's all the stories that are happening lately at once. That's one of the things that's like really getting me. It's like this Titan story is so bizarre, so bizarre. And then we get this story, and that's even more bizarre. And it brings up a lot of interesting conversations. That part is true. Because I'm like, good golly. People are talking about, like, I don't know, the mother's shady past and all these other things are coming out now. The aunts have come out to say that she's a liar and they've been hiding this poor boy in the back of the house, like hiding him away in rooms and hiding him in the backyard. They even said, you guys, on the news, rotisserie chicken. Rotisserie chicken. The boy was back there eating chicken, okay? Having to hide in the woods, like, I don't know. It's really strange. This whole thing is really strange. And it's been weighing on my brain. And the fact that Rudy came out in his first, like, interview, and he's talking about how it's all algorithms, it's all colors, and how colors make you feel and think things, and how when you see red, most people think anger, but that's not true. It's actually love. You're meant to feel love when you see red. And when you see white, it distracts him and it throws him off. And when he sees, certain colors are meant to make you feel certain things. And it seems as though he really does dance around a lot of the questions with these answers. I don't know if maybe he's trying to get to a point that he has already set in his brain. It sounds like the answers are like pre-ready. Like, you know what I mean? To me, it sounds like he's somebody that would come ready with the answers properly. I don't know. Like they would be prepared. But then again, if this is truly their life, then maybe they weren't prepared. But at the same time, it's some weird stuff right there. So like super strange. I literally was like, what is happening? This man is discussing colors. And I understand that part of this whole ordeal is it's alleged, very much alleged, okay, that he might have been going to see Alice in Wonderland. Okay, that is part of it. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I love having you a part of my day too. I really appreciate that. Aw. I really needed that. Thank you. You definitely just made my month. Look at this. This is the newest one. Well, it's one of the newest ones. There's two others that I'm working on right now, and I gotta stop doing faces. Like, I'm done with that for now. I need to do other things. I have to challenge myself. No more just doing, I don't know, awesome pictures of faces and people, and I don't know. So I just need to switch it up. But that's that. So I guess he was doing stuff like this, right? That's what they're trying to say. Because he's discussing about how the answer is love, how the answer is this, and how everyone's fighting and everybody's divided by race, creed, and color, and it shouldn't be this way, and it doesn't have to be this way. And it's like, well, yeah, that's some hard truths, right? Like, oh man. And it's like, calm down, Rudy. They don't even know. The public can't even handle what you're saying to them right now. Slow down. You gotta back it up like a whole lot. Like, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Okay, stop. Keep it going, keep it going. You know what I mean? Because people aren't gonna get it. People will see this and think, what a bunch of babble. But the thing is, dude's on point. Dude's on point though, right? There's parts where it's like, well, it is all an algorithm. We are controlled by electronics. They fuel division for no reason. Woo, there's all this chaos that does happen. So if you haven't heard about this Rudy Farias ordeal, do look into it if you're curious. If not, don't waste your time. I just told you all you need to know. But if you do look into it, trust me, there's so much more. I am like, we're just skimming the top layer and a tiny bit of the mid layer. But oh my goodness, I cannot even go there today. Okay, I cannot. My energy is like, girl, spare yourself because it's a doozy, okay? And my mental capacity is not prepared for that. Not right now. I can't do it. But what I can do is tell you, this is bonkers. And this is not the only story that is absolutely perplexing me. And by the way, did you see Roseanne come out and talk? I mean, I've been following them for a while, like even before they were kicked off their own show. Like, what is wrong with people? Why would you kick Roseanne off her own show? What is wrong with you people? It is not Roseanne without Roseanne. What were you thinking? Anyways, I liked Roseanne. I think she's cool. I like her, like, unfiltered. Oh my goodness. Hilarious, amazing, beautiful. Okay? Well, she was speaking about Ukraine and things going on with that, right? And she says that she comes from Ukraine, and her grandma and her grand, they were dealt with by Ukraine, and that we have no idea, and that it's actually a very bad thing. And I'm like, wow, that probably makes sense. And they have people all over the US showing like we support this, senseless need for taking lives. Like, no, we don't, for one. And for two, maybe people do need shook up. Maybe more people do need a shock to the heart for them to realize there's crazy stuff going on and you might want to pay attention. I think so. I think people are a little jelly because I think she's on the ball there. And also, more updates with DNA and RNA, stuff with that, but I'm going to say that for next time because I am hungry. Not hangry, but definitely hungry. Let me see. And I know that Trump talked recently. We can talk about that soon because everybody's talking about it. Oh my goodness. How about this? The Kremlin says Putin held a post-mutiny talks with Wagner. Oh my gosh. Oh lordy. You know what? You know what? That's what my teacher used to say all the time. Okay. Yeah, there's not anything else really that I should go into right now. But before I do go, what do you guys think about Zuckerberg and Elon Musk fighting? Do you think it'll happen? Do you think we'll see the battle of the CEOs? Wouldn't that be so dystopian? Wouldn't that be so post-apocalyptic? Wouldn't that be so weird? These people, owners of these monopolies, oh my God, don't even get me started. Listen, that is some weird crap. Like, we are in the sci-fi future. We're here. We made it, okay? Stop wishing. We're here. This is it, baby. Get off the bus, okay? We've been here. That's what's happening. Boom. Just, there's the future. It's the now. And that's why, the Gorillaz album called The Now Now. It is now, right? It's now. There's no time but now. And it's now. And all this occurring right now. So I think the simulation is having a burp. We'll find out. We'll see if the algorithm is tainted in any way. But listen, stay safe, stay awake, stay aware. Take care of yourselves, okay? If you haven't checked out my memberships already, please do. Check out all the goodies in the description down below because there's always like fun stuff down there for you guys. You can, sorry, there's my hair in my eyeball. You can check that out. Okay, don't forget. Other than that, I'll be on Twitch because I got a game. There's only 26 days left in this season for Apex Legends. So y'all know I gotta get to grinding because I'm not wasting my money on that battle pass without whooping Satoshi. Okay? Other than that, yeah, I hope you're doing well. Let me know what you guys think about all that and more like this CEO battle. I really am curious. Is it gonna happen? Elon says that he wants to have control over Meta for a day. I can only fathom what that would be like. I've got an Oculus. I'll let you guys know. If this does happen, if he takes over Meta, we're going to find out. Or if vice versa. What if Zuckerberg, it would be like Tom from MySpace taking over Twitter. Like what? It gets calm for a day? Come on. Boring. Okay. Don't let me continue just babbling to you, okay? I know. Busy life. It's all right. I wanted to make it quick. Once I have more wild information about this to discuss with you, I'll definitely bring it to you. But there's other things that I really want to dive deep into, and that's a lot of the DNA and the AI and where that's all going. Because there was another AI convention, and a robot again says, "We're not trying to kill you or take over the world. Beep, bop, boop. We're just controlling your minds. They control like computers already." And it's like, okay. And on that note, bye guys. Have a good one. Love you.